We have a little bit of everything today. We're headed out for a mountain ride, and then we're going to bring you along for an update on our horse Taz and our new Mustang, but first we need to feed everyone. Our new Mustang is a 5-year-old from the South Steens HMA in Oregon. She was gathered at 3.5 years old in August of 2024. She is a very sensitive girl, and even the change of your body position can really bother her. She has enjoyed some scratches and has learned to do some things at Liberty. We have some update footage to share of her, but we accidentally deleted a few days worth of footage off our SD card while we were clearing space. It was all repetitive stuff, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. We have been taking it slow and letting her get used to humans and all of the weird things that they do. She is very touchy around her face and head, so I haven't tried much at all to even get her neck take off. We will get to that in time. And we have no time frame with this girl, so there is no rush. She's going to be a neat horse, but she really had no curiosity in people whatsoever. Her curiosity is starting to grow, which is helping a lot. I think it will continue to grow as she loses more and more fear, but we will show more of her a little later in this video.
Well, today's kind of a rare day that we have it all set aside for ourselves. So we're gonna do whatever we want today. We've been working a lot, traveling a lot, and we're about to be traveling even more. So we're like, you know what, let's take today, we'll just hang out with the horses that we want to, mules that we want to, kind of take it easy and have like a mental health day. So we're gonna bring you along, but what we're gonna do next is we're gonna just take Clyde, Reata, and Rooster and just go out to some fairly mild country, and we're gonna look for deer sheds. We're just gonna ride, we're gonna pony Rooster, he's gonna wear his new saddle, we're just gonna relax and have a fun morning. So get ready, you're gonna come along with us, and we might even set up the Rooster cam. It might even feel like you're riding Rooster, we'll see. Well, these guys are about finished up with breakfast, so we're gonna get ready and get Rooster's new saddle in the trailer, and then we're in for a fun day today. It's kind of rare that we just take a total break and just kind of take a personal day, so this should be nice. It's nice just to ride Reata and Clyde these days because they're just so solid and chill now, that we feel like we should be taking a youngster or training a youngster or a green one, and so the days that we just ride Clyde and Reata is like a breath of fresh air. So we're gonna get ready and hit the hills. One thing I forgot to say is I think we're gonna take this evening and take probably Rooster and Taz to the arena, and so you'll get a little Tazzy update as well for those of you that have been waiting for that. We've just been taking it easy with them, letting them settle in. And I think we'll take them out. I'll probably ride Taz, and Alyssa will ride Rooster at the arena tonight. So we'll do that after our little mountain ride. So the plan for the day is just to enjoy this nice weather with our nice stock that's all going good. Just have a relaxing day and maybe find some deer sheds. There's definitely deer in this country and bucks in this country. And it is, I don't know the date, but it's like late February at least. So the bucks should be dropping. And we're just going to go wander through the sage, enjoy the nice warm weather, enjoy our mules and Rooster the Mustang. And if we find a shed, it's going to be a bonus.
How much longer till your little armpit hair grows back, bud? Growing back real funny.
Tell me about your donkey for people that don't know.
Donkey. Here's your donkey. She's not a donkey. Clyde is... He's gonna be turning 9 this summer. So he's a coming 9-year-old John Mule. He's got a cutting bred quarter horse mare and a jack donkey. And he's a good boy. He's really come a long ways in the last few years. And he's for the most part Mr. Reliable now. We'll see if a deer jumps out in front of us if he's reliable or not, but
I saw a few deer over there.
well, good. Maybe they dropped some antlers, huh? He hasn't been ridden in a while. We've been real busy lately. And so we'll see how he's feeling. Probably fresh. Maybe not though.
You know you got a good Mustang when you've had him for less than a year and he comes out on days you just want to have a nice, relaxing, fun ride. Rooster's pretty special.
Yeah.
How many days till his 1-year anniversary? Like 10-ish.
Yeah.
It's almost been exactly a year, huh, bud?
Yep.
Been a good year.
Don't have any mantail stuff in here.
After we get these guys tacked up, our plan is to just kind of take you along for the ride as if you were riding. Since this is a kind of a day in the life video, we're just gonna take the little action cameras so it's not all shaky and stuff, and just take you along for a ride as if you were out riding in the mountains and sagebrush and looking for sheds with us. So that's our plan. Let us know if you like it, and if you don't, that's okay. We like using this good camera too and trying to set up shots, but today we're gonna try something different and just let you feel like you're riding along with us. Just a quick plug while Alyssa's setting up this britchin'. If any of you guys out there own mules or donkeys and you want a really good britchin', our good buddy Reed Vite at Reed Vite Saddlery over in Roundup, Montana, builds some really good britchins. He worked with Ty Evans to kind of figure out the exact perfect setup for riding mules in the mountains, and then he built it to those exact specs. So it's a good product. I don't have one. I have one that a friend of ours made that is really good, but Reed does it for a living and he's good at it. Alright, tell me about your Mustang for people that don't know.
So this is my coming 4-year-old Mustang. We got him last March, so almost a year ago. And he's been awesome. He's just been such a cool horse. And we just bought him a fancy used, new to us, saddle, because he got a little too wide for the one we use on the other guys. So anyway, I try this out today and just make sure everything looks good before I ride him in it, but we tried it on yesterday and everything looked good, so I think it's gonna work good. But he's from Twin Peaks HMA out of California, and yeah, he's been awesome. We haven't put that many rides on him, just because he's still pretty young. So we'll start really getting him going probably this summer once he's a 4-year-old. So just been taking it easy on him. He helped pack out a bull elk this fall, and we've ridden him out in the mountains once. But other than that, he's just been kind of ridden around in the round corral and at home in the pasture and at the local arena. And so we'll do a lot more adventures with him. Ready? This summer. There, deer over there, buddy. You're probably gonna see a lot of deer today, which will be good for you.
Oh, I see him over there. Sure looks nice on him.
Yeah, it does. Someone poked an extra hole up here, and it's actually almost perfect for Rooster. That buckle's a little stiff.
It's gonna be so pretty in her new bit. How's that feel? You guys ready to see something cool? This might be the prettiest bit ever hung on a mule head. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Let me show you. Reata doesn't know how good she's gonna look yet. So Alyssa and I, we don't really do like Christmas and birthday gifts. Just if the other one has something they really want, we'll just like buy it and be like, yeah, let's get that for you. That'd be great. So she did that the other day. We were at Buckaroo Businesses in Billings, Montana. Check this thing out. Check that out. It's got copper inlays to keep her mouth nice and moist. Silver heart on there. I don't know why I like those hearts, but I always have. Probably because I love my mule and I love my horses. And this will be not only for Reata, but then I'll probably just start Mesa-ing it as well, and it'll just be kind of my go-to snaffle. And so we're like, I mean, if you only use one of something and you use it a ton, it's kind of nice to have a nice one. So Alyssa surprised me and she's like, let's get this for you. And I'm super excited about it. She looks so loved. Do you feel loved? Look at that thing. I think what we're going to do is we'll head out this way, up that ridge right there, and then we'll kind of go left and then angle around to the, left and angle around to the right, over into this basin right here, and then we'll probably just zigzag our way down, come down this little wash, back to the trailer. My guess is I'll probably wear them out pretty good. It's a nice warm day. They're still all fluffy from wintertime, and we haven't been riding these guys a whole lot. We've been focused on Taz and the new girl as well. So these guys have been just chilling and eating a lot of food and getting chunky. I think we'll go up right where those deer did.
Yeah, that's good.
Good job, Roosty. There could be a shed literally anywhere. You're not going to do any cliff jumping?
We are riding through winter range of deer, elk, and pronghorn antelope. All of these migrate each year from up at higher elevations in the summer where the temps are cooler and there is more feed, water, and shade in the hot summer months. And then they move down in elevation in the late fall to winter where there is less snow and they are able to access feed. Sometimes this migration is hundreds of miles. Because wintering wildlife is already stressed from the cold and merely trying to survive, it's important not to pressure these animals in the winter, especially when it's a really cold and snowy winter. Be mindful when you're walking your dog, hiking, snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, and even riding. We normally don't ride here in the winter because there are a lot of mule deer that winter here. But with this year being so mild, the deer are all fat and healthy, And they don't have to try to post hole through deep snow if we do spook any.
A lot of times we don't get super excited about looking for deer sheds just because they drop kind of generally in the middle of when it's still bad weather, and we don't like pushing the herds around when it's still the middle of winter and they're just kind of struggling to survive. But this year they probably started dropping, some of them maybe even as much as a month ago, but it just feels like spring. There's open grass everywhere. It's not all covered with snow, and so we don't feel near as bad coming out here and kind of bumping them around a little bit. We still don't run them around, and we still try to stay cognizant of where they are and just let them hang out. But anytime you come out and ride, you move them around a little bit. So this year is kind of fun though, because there should be sheds on the ground. People haven't picked them all up, and we just get to come out here and ride and not feel bad about being hard on the wintering wildlife.
When Jason mentions sheds, he is talking about shed antlers. Deer, elk, moose, and caribou all are ungulates that drop their antlers every year after the rut, or breeding season. The dropping levels of testosterone trigger the release of their antlers, and they start growing a new pair. Antler is the fastest growing bone, and by midsummer most have fully grown a new set of antlers, just in time for the next rut. Although there is no snow, this ground is frozen on the north slopes, and it's pretty slick. Just a fun fact, pronghorn antelope are the only horned animals that actually shed their horns every year. They too regrow a new pair by the next rut. We have found quite a few pronghorn sheds over the years, but because they're made of a hair-like material instead of a bone-like material, they tend to deteriorate pretty quickly once they are shed and exposed to the elements on the ground.
Oh man, this is so much fun. In that big old herd, you probably couldn't tell on the little GoPro action camera, but there was a buck that's still packing his antlers. It looked like a nice little 3-point. And I gotta say, Alyssa and we have not taken a lot of time to just do stuff like this in the last couple years, really. But it feels so good to be out here with just good weather, good mules, a good Mustang, and just like fun riding country. Just kind of catch our breath before we start a really busy season. And it just feels right being out here. I just love it. Feels like we might find a shed too. It's a lot of deer and deer sign in here. These little south-facing hills are where a lot of bucks will drop on snowy years, at least, because they come in bed and eat on these south-facing slopes that are burned off where the grass is exposed. So I wanted to just stop and look here for just a minute, just in case. A lot of times we'll bring our binoculars and like sit in glass, and that's a really good way to spot shed antlers. But today we're just enjoying riding, so no binos today. Rooster's sure doing good up there. Just following along like an old hand.
Well, we've been having fun so far. Haven't found any sheds, but it's been pretty awesome. These boys are doing so good.
Another reason we felt good about bringing Clyde and Reata out today and just enjoying ourselves is they really need to get in shape. We're about to be traveling with TS Mules. We're going down to Arizona for Boyd Ranch Mule Days, and we ride our mules and film what's going on at these events with Ty and his family. And so our mules need to be able to keep up, but it's been a long winter of just munching for them, so got to get them out and get the blood flowing a little bit here. Alyssa's beating me up the ridge line, so I got to take Reata down off the edge a little bit where I still have a chance of finding something. Sorry, Reata. That's what happens when you're slower than the others. So we live in country where there's deer and elk, specifically mule deer and Rocky Mountain elk. And deer, a lot of people think deer and elk eat the same things, and they kind of do, but deer are more browsers, so they like this sagebrushy stuff, and elk are more grazers like a horse, and they like to eat the grass in general. So it's like this brushy stuff is a good spot to come when you're looking specifically for deer shed antlers. Oh, this is just so fun. Oh, Chucker just took off in front of us. I don't know if you could see Reata kind of jump a little bit, but yeah, there's Chuckers in here. Oh, there's a little winter kill. And another Chucker. I don't know if the camera picked that up. They kind of make little peep noises when they take off, and their wings beat really loudly, so it could spook a horse if they're not ready for it. It would never spook a mule, though. Certainly not my mule.
Special about him too. Like, he's just so personable and like loves me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He's my buddy.
Yeah, I guess I had Alyssa introduce her stock, but I didn't really introduce Reata. And the reason we're doing this is because we have a lot of new people since we just adopted a new Mustang. We had a wave of new folks come over, so this is my mule, Reata, spelled R-E-A-T-A, which is like a braided rawhide rope. It's a Spanish word, and it was used back in the days of the vaqueros for roping steers and things like that. So this is Reata. She's going to be 10 this year, and she is just my favorite mule in the whole world. When she came to us, she was full of fear, and we've come a long way together, and now she's just steady, just solid. She's beautiful. She is only 14.3, which I wish she was a little bigger, but that is the only negative I could ever say about Reata. She came with a lot of issues, and I'm not the best horseman, so I don't have her going super well, but like I said, we've come a long way together. I trust her with my life out in this kind of country, and I just love her. She's awesome. She's good for filming too. She's getting better at just stopping and standing still so I can film Ty and his family when we're working, and film Alyssa, and she's a good camera mule, and she's my bestie. I do have a youngster that's coming up. She's a draft cross horse, and she'll be a little better size for me, but I'll never stop riding Reata. She's my pal. Thankfully, she's only 10, so I should have probably a solid, hopefully, Lord willing, a solid 15 years of riding Reata, especially because I'll be able to take it kind of easy on her. Once little Mesa gets going, I'll ride her a little bit more.
We have people ask us all the time what we do with the shed antlers we find. We do keep the ones that are unique because we think they're pretty cool. We have made some things out of them or used them for decoration, but the majority we sell to other people who make things like chandeliers, knife handles, dog chews, And with the money, we usually just put it towards our hay bale.
Change of plans. These guys are doing good. We'll just give them breaks. We're going to go to that saddle right there. I feel like there's a shed up there. 100% chance. 100% chance there's a deer shed in that saddle. No one wants to walk up there. It takes someone with a mule to pick up those sheds. Clyde's like, I don't want to walk up there either. That's so pretty with the mountains in the background of you guys. Ooh. I thought you decided not to bring your binos. Oh, nice. They fit in your canvas cutter?
Yeah, just barely.
This is what happens. She's like, oh, I'm not going to bring my binos. I think I'll just leave them. And then we come up here, and then next thing you know, she's glassing out in front of us trying to find all the sheds. Me and Reata don't have a chance. Check out how nice that bit looks. Don't, stinker. Now that we got up here on the ridgeline, we can kind of see and pick a route that we'll use. We're going to go basically straight up this ridge, then around the top of this rock, and then drop down the side hill over, pick up all the sheds right there. And Reata's going to look so cool packing a bunch of sheds back here. Well, you got snacks and binos?
Yeah. I got saddle snacks I didn't even know I had, and a protein bar.
Must be nice. You rested up, pal? Ready for another pull? I wonder if she sees some deer up there. She's acting like it.
I above that saddle.
You see them? On the right or left?
On the right on the snow line.
That's why I have you and Reata. Because I can't see them. And Clyde, yeah, Clyde sees them too. The ears point towards the deers. Clyde and Rooster look good together, huh?
Alright, Bob, let's go. Another question we get all the time is if our stock is shod. None of our horses or mules have shoes currently. That is one thing we love about mules and Mustangs. They typically have pretty tough hooves. Clyde, my white mule, does get front shoes on when we ride a lot on the rocky trails. But this type of terrain, even with all the shale, doesn't seem to bug him at all. It's mostly just the sharp granite in the high country that makes him a little sore after several miles.
Well, this is going to take the kind of high trail side hill around that way. I'm going to drop down below her a little bit, side hill there, in case there's any below some sage that she can't see. That way me and Reata can snag them. This is the little rock outcropping that I was showing earlier. And thankfully this will be kind of the top for us. Don't need to climb anymore, pal. We'll just side hill around, pick up some sheds, and on back down. Those three sure look pretty up there. Clyde, Rooster, and Alyssa. You can probably barely see them. Our herd has come a long way, and it feels really, really good. It's pretty fun to start with them really green, and then you get to the point all of a sudden that you just trust them and you can just totally enjoy them when you come out to a place like this. You're like, wow, like we did that. That feels so good. All right. Like our friend Brett from Born 100 Years Too Late says, onward and upward. Sure feels like there should be sheds up here, huh? There's a lot of deer around. I don't know if someone's already hiked through here and picked up the obvious ones, or if we're just missing them, or maybe it's just a lot of does hanging out in here. But sure adds to the anticipation when you're seeing tracks and deer the whole way up. It's pretty fun. I'd be so pumped even if we just found a little forky shed. That would just feel so good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think that's probably the best spot of all of them. Like, I think the best is yet to come. Yeah. Melissa was just saying this pocket that we're heading towards is a good one because it's very much down and sheltered from the wind. It's kind of in this nice flat little bottom, and so I feel like we're gonna find a shed down here. Might be a what? Ancient forked horn. I don't care. If we find an ancient forked horn, I'd be pumped. Yeah, I'd be super excited.
Well, no sheds yet, but it's been a nice ride anyway. No wind, nice and sunny out. Feels good to get out and ride. We've been so busy lately, we haven't been riding all that much out in the mountains. And this winter's been so nice. So it's pretty awesome to come out and ride. Usually this is covered in snow.
These guys got sweaty. That was a workout for them. Look at that long hair. All matted. Oh, poor itchy. Can you guys smell them through the TV? Can you smell the horse sweat? It's one of my favorite smells. Means you're having a good day. They sure did good. Get these saddles off of them. Oh, jeez.
With the mountain ride over, we're going to load up Taz and head to the local arena. Taz is coming along. He is an anxious horse under saddle and also had ulcers when we purchased him this past fall, but he is definitely feeling better.
Good boy, buddy. Big guy.
Taz is a coming 8-year-old 16 one-hand Appaloosa cross gelding. He is registered with the Blazer Horse Association, which, to be honest, we had never heard of until we purchased Taz. He came from a neighbor of ours and had a rough time out of trainers when he was young. He packs a lot of anxiety from his cold start, and we are helping him sort through all of that.
Good boy, bud. think, Tazzy? Is he pretty impressive?
Even though trotting in circles around an arena may not seem like a big deal, this is a huge improvement for Taz. Taz was a bit of a bolter when we bought him, and he was and still is anxious under saddle, but his anxiety has definitely gotten so much better. Jason has really been enjoying riding Taz, which is also fun because Jason isn't big on riding multiple equines. He has Reata, his mule, and he is pretty happy just to ride her. But Jason and Taz have spent quite a bit of time together lately, which I love to see.
Good boy. You're doing so good. What are you doing? Good job, Taz.
All right, well, it's been a great day so far, but we're not done yet. Today is actually a Monday when we're filming this, so we're getting ready to go live for our Mountain Built Monday. It's our 8th episode, and we've been trying to do one every week, and it's actually been going really good. We'll see if we can keep it up when we're on the road, but as you can see, our new Mustang is making a new friend back behind me, and we're going to get ready to go live probably with those two. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
If you want to watch how this little session went, you can go over and watch episode 8 of our Mountain Built Mondays under the live tab. We try to go live every Monday to talk with you all and answer questions you guys might have. We're hoping that Clyde will help this new Mustang to relax a little bit and see that people aren't so scary, even when they move around. I think this will help her as we progress with her gentling.
Oh, you guys are friends? Yeah. You guys are friends? Your head looks so small compared to his big old donkey head. guys are bestest friends? Yeah. You guys are bestest friends? I'm gonna get the neck take off for me, huh? You gonna work on it.